Hello, my name is Mike Lockett. I am a storyteller. I like to try to make people think I'm a musician too. But there's a lot better musicians in this world, but I sure have fun with music. But I have the most fun with telling stories. So today, I'm going to try to combine some music and some stories. The tune is an old fiddle tune, so here goes. Dog and cat were really good neighbors. Dog and cat, well, they never had a fight. Said hello when they got up in the morning. Said goodbye when they went to bed at night. Well, dog and cat were once the best of friends. Now, it's not like you think, because if you see a dog today, a dog many times will chase a cat. And this is why dogs chase cats. A long time ago, dogs lived apart from humans. They had their own homes. And cats, they never would be seen with a human. They had their own homes. I know that's hard to believe. To have your own home, you have to have a job. And dogs had a job. Dogs would chase away burglars. They would chase away any burglar. Dogs would chase away squirrels. Squirrel! They would chase away the squirrels, and they would chase away all kinds of animals that did not belong in your yard. If something was digging up a flower bulb in your garden, dog would chase him away. And dogs had a special job. They washed off all of the fire hydrants around and kept those clean. Why, dogs got paid for their work. They would take that money home and they would put it inside of their doggy bank. I know it sounds weird, but some of you have piggy banks, and if you can have a piggy bank, they can have a doggy bank. They would put that money in their doggy bank, and they would use part of the money to pay for the house payment. You got to pay for the houses. That takes money. They would take part of that money to go ahead and pay for taxes. Oh, no matter what you do, you have to pay taxes. And they would use the rest to buy groceries, because dogs do like to eat. Now, dog's best friend was cat. Cat had his own home. Cat lived by himself, no humans in the house, and cat sometimes worked as a night watchman or a day watchman. Why, he would chase mice. He would chase rats. That was a side benefit. He not only got paid for chasing the mice and rats out of people's houses, but he also could go home and eat rat kebabs and mouse kebabs. Oh, it was delicious. Sometimes he would chase away moths that would try to get into a house and eat people's clothes. Why, you'd see cat swatting at the moths in the air, and all of the work that cat did, why, cat got paid for it. And just like dog, he would use his money to pay for the rent. You always have to pay the house payment. He would pay his taxes. Oh, you have to pay the taxes. And he would use the rest of the money to go ahead and buy food and, of course, do some savings in his, you guessed it, it was his kitty bank. Well, dog and cat got along well. They would both go to work. They would both say hello. They would say good night. In fact, dog and cat were really good neighbors. Dog and cat, well, they never had a fight. Said hello when they got up in the morning. Said goodbye when they went to bed at night. But there was one problem. You know what happened? They got old. Hard to move. Dog couldn't chase away the burglars anymore. Couldn't bark loud enough to scare them away. He wasn't as good at chasing squirrels. Squirrel. He wasn't as good at washing off the fire hydrants and keeping those clean. Why, cat couldn't catch any more mice. He couldn't catch the rats. No more mouse kebabs. no more rat kebabs, no more paycheck coming in. And dog and cat could both see the day when they might have to go live with those humans because they didn't have enough money to pay their own rent. They didn't have enough money to pay their own taxes, and they almost didn't have enough money to buy food. But dog, he had a good idea. He went upstairs and he grabbed his doggy bank. And he asked Cat to go get her kitty bank. And when they took their banks and they put the money together all in one hat, and they took it down to the butcher. And there at the butcher, they bought the biggest ham bone you have ever seen. It was full of meat. Why, it was called a ham hock. Biggest ham hock you have ever seen. Oh, dog, it just made him hungry to look at it. Why, there was going to be enough meat to feed him and Cat together for almost a week. And when it was time to carry it home, it was too big to carry for long, so dog carried it for a while. Then Cat carried it for a while. And when it was dog's turn to carry it, he sang a song. Because the ham belonged to both dog and cat, dog says, "This is our ham. We will eat it together because our means it belongs to you and to me." So dog made up a song. He sang, "Our ham, our ham, our ham." Maybe you can sing too. Our ham, our ham, our ham. But when dog got tired of carrying that ham, he let Cat carry it for a while. Only Cat had a different idea for that song. Because Cat picked up the ham and sang, "My ham, my ham, my ham." Now dog interrupted. Now wait a minute. If you say my, that means it just belongs to only you. It does not belong to you. I put my money in, you put your money in, so it is not mine, it is not yours, it is ours. So you sing our ham. But Cat sang, "My ham, my ham, my ham." Dog took the ham back, and he decided to sing his version of the song. He says, "The ham belongs to both of us, so sing this song. Our ham, our ham, our ham." And Cat took the ham back and he sang, "My ham, my ham, my ham." Dog says, no, it's ours. Sing our ham, our ham, our ham. Cat says, it's my ham, my ham, my ham. And Cat grabbed that ham and he headed up the top of a tree. Now, dogs have learned a lot of things in this old world, but very few dogs have learned to climb trees. And Cat sat at the top of that tree, out on a branch, said, "My ham, ha 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 ha." And Cat started eating that ham. Dog stood up on his hind legs and he said, ours. Well, everybody who sees dogs howling like that, they just think dogs are making noise and yelling at the moon. But dog is really still trying to teach the English language. It is not mine, it is not yours, it is ours. But no matter how much dog yelled, Cat sat up there eating. And you might say Cat became a pig, because Cat sat on that branch for 3 days, eating and getting bigger and bigger and bigger until he ate the entire ham and then, boom, dropped the bone right on Dog's head. Ours! But when Cat came out of the tree, Dog chased him up another tree. Cat came down out of that tree. Dog chased him up another tree. And ever since that day, almost every dog in the world still chases cats. Why dogs chase